So this machine has some overedge stitches here, which has got, and they're actually denoted here by F, G and H. So they're for various different things. This one's for knit fabrics, this one's for woven fabrics, and this one is for more of your stretchy type fabrics that you'll probably use quite a lot of, but you can also use it for normal cotton seams as well. It's just got a little bit more give for stretch fabrics when we do it. So I'm just going to show you how we do it and how we set it up on this machine, and I've already put the stretch fabric under there. So the stretch fabric we're going to use it's a Katia. It's a heart Katia fabrics, and it's got a heart shape on it, heart designs, stretchy that way and stretchy that way, so you can see it's a cotton stretch. And sometimes if you put that under normal machine with a normal straight stitch, it would churn up and you'd get in a bit of a mess. So what I've added to help this, and you don't have to do this, but it does actually help, is I've put some Maraflex thread. That's this thread here. Maraflex is stretchy thread made by Gutterman. We've done a little video on it, so hop over and have a look at that if you want to. A really useful video on how that works. But I've put that in the top and the bobbin because I think that helps a lot, so that you don't even have to worry about making a zigzag stitch to compensate for any stretch. So that means that you can start to use some of these stitches quite easily and you haven't got to worry about it. So I'm just going to sew it through and then we can have a look and see what it looks like. Okay, what I've done, actually just before I do that I should say, sorry, was that the fabric's gone underneath, but what I've done is I've actually placed in it so that the foot is actually, the whole foot is on the fabric, rather than you trying to over edge it completely on the edge where it will churn up because you're sewing into nothing on one side and then in fabric on the other, and the thread will just wrap around and make a mess. So support the fabric by putting it underneath the whole foot, but you can use that edge of the fabric against the foot, and that's a guide for you to sew it down to get a reasonably straight line with it. Hopefully you've cut it straight anyway, you'll have a straight line anyway. So let's just go ahead and sew it. So as you can see, the machine's going over to the right and back again. It's doing a backwards and forwards stitch. So it's doing a nice, fairly strongish seam, but it's doing very well through that stretch. Now, if I just lift my needle up, lift that up to take your thread out, cut it off with the little cutter at the side, and let me show you what we've got. So there you are, look, that's the stitch. So if I hold it up here, you can see how much give you've got. Look, I'm pulling it quite, it's got a lot of stretch because it's got a double stitch there and then this give here, look, in between those stitches, and another double stitch there and some give. But it's actually, when you pull it, it's not springing back, it doesn't make it all wavy. If you turn it this way, it's actually got a lot of give both sides. So you can now sew stretch fabric with this machine. And then all I do then is just get my scissors and trim the edge so that just to the top of the stitching, don't cut the stitching, and then you've got a nice neat edge, almost similar to what you'd find in commercial garments. Obviously it's not going to do a commercial one because you probably need an overlocker for that to get anywhere near the commercial look, because it cuts as well at the same time, but that's a pretty good near match. So thanks for watching the video, hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like it if you did, and also don't forget to subscribe to us if you want to see more of us. Hopefully we'll see you on the next one.